Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in. I am back like a Mac attack, y'all. I feel 100% better, okay? My nose was running like a 2-year-old child for like a whole day. It just literally stopped like an hour ago. I had the worst headache too and everything, but I feel like it could have been sinuses. I went on and brought me some Flonase. It always does the job. So, yep, it knocked it right on out. I'm like, why didn't I think about this earlier? But my son had turned on the heat, so we've been having on the heat. So it could be something in the heat because y'all know I'm allergic to every goddamn thing, y'all. But I feel better. Um, Definitely wanted to send out some prayers and ask you guys to also just send out your love and light to um, my friend, okay, my ex-husband's best friend. His wife was murdered yesterday, and that kind of like just took the breath out of all of us because it was, death is always untimely, but it really did hurt a whole lot. We have all been around each other since we were about 17 years old. We had 43 years old now. She was 40, and she was actually, somebody shot her. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, somebody shot her. It was just, I'm not going to talk about it or anything like that, but send your love and light out to her and her family. She had small children on top of that she left behind. So I just can't even imagine. It's just like over the last couple of years, death has been just like hitting left and right because of the pandemic, and just people just passing away from health issues and things like that. It's just, and to die in that manner, y'all, like, it's to have that tragedy, that tragic, it's just crazy. And I was just really thinking, how sometimes you'd be just questioning like what, like that. But and I know they say we choose how we die, when we, do our soul contract. So I'm not sure how that goes, but I hear that's how it is. And we don't know. The divine calls us home at any time. And I remember going through social media, and his brother posted, "Damn, I just cut your hair like 2 hours ago." And you was like, "I love you, bro." I was like, "I love you, sis." Like, that was 2 hours ago. Like, you never imagined that after that somebody's going to lose their life, right? You expecting you're going to go to work, you're going to come home to your kids, your family, however. So just send all of that love and light and that healing energy towards that family. You may have heard about it on the news. Send it out to the planet, period, because everybody is just vibrating on the lowest. Not everybody. We trying, okay? But for those that are not trying, it's like really rocking the boat around this mug for real. So as light workers, we here to try to shine a light, all right? So that your ascension is important, y'all. We got work to do. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for helping me with Virgo's reading. Protect us as we go through the portals. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you that my true guides are here with me. Speak through me loud and clearly. No imposters, please. Protect my throat chakra and my energy, and so it is. Schooling. So some of you may already be teachers, or you should be going back to school, all right, or studying something, right? This is going to help with your process, your life purpose, okay, and your personal growth. Look, it could be you going on YouTube, looking up videos like I've been doing all last week on abandonment issues, but it's time for you to gain more knowledge, okay, on a particular subject. So whatever you've been feeling and thinking, it's divinely guided, is what I'm hearing. Anything else here? Take some time out for yourself. Just rest and rejuvenate. You know how it go. We got to stay grounded, y'all. And now that you ask the angels for help. Be open to receiving divine guidance from heaven, okay? So you're being supported and helped. Remember, you got free will. So if those of you ain't asked for help yet, I encourage you to be like, help. Come save a sister. Come save a brother, right? Because, they are in 5D fighting forces that we can't see. Okay, this is why you need help. 444 on the time, especially for those of you who are in a twin flame connection. Chantel, oh, shucks, Chantel. There's a new romance coming, or it could be with an existing partner or existing relationship. So be open to give and receiving love. So we already know that, right? I feel like, Virgo, you're going to have some options. All right, between somebody new and also an old flame. Okay. I don't know. This is how I'm hearing it. All right. For some of you, you may be done with the old person. Yes, of course. Over the last week or two, I've been telling y'all somebody new is coming in. Okay. To help heal your situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay. I want to read that in 1 second. Alright, so I couldn't put my eyes on the book. So let me just pull tarot on here. Tell me about this situation. What should they be seeing about this situation? Why should they be having compassion here? The Fool card comes out. The Sword, Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, in some aspect of this, right? Because you got this new beginning. This is major. And that's how I'm seeing it. It's like when you have to leave what's familiar, you know how they say toxicity is, it's like it becomes normal for some people. And this is like life. And then it's like you're asking somebody to change and to go into a direction that's, you know, you don't even know. It's like this is deep. Like with that Six of Swords, all I keep thinking and seeing, because I'm envisioning it in my mind, is having to go into uncharted waters. It's like you're asking me to leave behind what I'm familiar with to go towards a direction here and to trust like that the universe is going to catch me. And then you telling me to do what? Be in a relationship and work with you to do it, when I've been in relationships in the past and that shit ain't work. It failed. Oh no, I don't know if I'm ready for that. So see the other person's point of view with that and try to use compassion. I mean, because you may have been there. Look, even if it's somebody new that come in, you may be there now. Like, oh, you said you want to get to know me. I'll try to be open spirit, right? Oh no, I did that before. I took a leap of faith. I was vulnerable. Nope, I won't do it again. Need I say more? Huh? When you got deep trauma, and as we can see, right? We've been being, look, the universe been calling us out. We've been being called out. Like, oh no, you think it's not you, boo? You keep trying to blame the other person. It's them. They ain't acting funny. They not moving ahead. They not learning. They not growing. No, let me show you real quick. Hold up. Let's put the mirror up to your face, right? Damn. All types of hurt, right? Rejection, abandonment, all that stuff coming up. Like, ouch. I'm the problem. Right? It's all good though. Somebody coming in with the King of Wands energy. I don't know who that is. It could be you. It could be them. Somebody coming in ready to take charge. Ready to lead. Tell me about this King of Wands. Star card comes out. Somebody feeling real hopeful. Look at that. Star card clarified by the star card. Oh my God. Somebody feeling real hopeful. Look at that. It's Queen of Swords. Somebody is coming in. This could be an Aries. I said an Aries. It could be a fire sign. Because you endure so many challenges, right? All it takes is some renewed hope and belief, okay? When you trust it. Because I don't know. I feel like this somebody new. I feel like this them coming in as a King of Wands, right? This you with the sword up, like, you can come holler at me. This person is definitely a take charge person, okay? That's that fire energy. They very clear on what they want and the vision that they have. They see you. They want you. Yep, the wand is up. Like, I want you in all ways. And you over here guarded. That's not funny. You are so guarded against this person. I don't know who this is, who energy I'm tapping into. Shit, it might be mine. It's like, but it's two people. That's what I told you. You got a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands. King of Wands. All right, so flip the energies if it's you a man and these women, all right? But yeah, one you love. Okay, and one that's actually like ready for you, how I'm seeing it. Virgo, you got options. Well, finally, right? That's how you know you evolving, because when you evolve, then guess what? Love comes in. You know? It can't help but to come in because you operating on a love frequency. Look at that. Star card comes in and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So basically that's how I'm seeing it. It's like the codependencies and the lack of faith and hope is what keeps you from manifesting these things. So right now I feel like if you aren't there yet, you know, that's being a magnet. Like, yeah, you attract it. You attract abundance. You attract love. You attract happiness. You're going to attract all types of energy. The Temperance card comes out. Okay, so as long as you stay balanced, that's how I'm hearing it. Stay balanced in your energy, bro. That masculine, feminine energy needs to be balanced. Know your extremes, okay? But yeah. You see something. And what I just heard is like, it's your choice. You single, mingle. Sorry, y'all. Whew. But the worst is behind you. Yep, choices. What I tell you, you gonna have choices. And it may not just be about lovers. It could be about having choices with opportunities, you know, your career, things like that. I feel like all the possibilities are here for you now because you made a choice to ascend. So even though this past person actually was the catalyst to you getting to this point, still see from their perspective so that you can be able to release that without holding on to any animosity or anything. You can walk freely into this new beginning, ready to love and being open to love because you learned so much, okay? Whether it's, again, with this newcomer or through reignited passion in an existing connection that you already have. But this romance is imminent. It's like, it's promised to you. You've been praying for it. A mature man. So there's a mature man coming in, or you could be this mature man. I'm definitely hearing an older gentleman. There's a child involved. Or it could be your childhood wounds. I'm hearing that a connection may have not worked. Look, two men coming through. Wealthy man. You got a wealthy man and a mature man, okay? Somebody has matured. This person may have a child. Your past person or whoever's still in your life, okay? But I feel like, however it goes for you in this story, that a child was I don't want to say the block in the connection, but this child actually is what created the disconnect between you and this person because of who this child's mother is. Or flip the roles. And then here comes this wealthy man now, because of all of the stuff that you have endured, and this mature man's focus has been really on the child. Okay? Not too much on building the connection. And because of everything that you endured, this is why this wealthy man is coming in, is how I'm seeing it. 10:11 on my timer. Like, yeah. This person that's coming in could have, definitely I feel like they got some money. Now, another older gentleman too, or older woman. Tell me about the mature man. Good Lord. I'm just going to take it. The Star card. I feel like with this, I feel like this is how it happened. Okay. You know how you get that ounce of hope back in, and whatever was happening between you and this person, say like it's a twin flame, right? And you just out of nowhere, you just like, you know what? I got this restored hope. I believe again. I believe again. I'm feeling inspired. It's like you shift your energy from hopelessness to faith, right? Instead of focusing on the negative, you begin focusing on the positive. And because of you doing that, this is what's helping this person to mature, okay? It's like they're starting to see the world in a whole totally different way. Look at that. That's why they're coming through as the King of Cups. And what I see here is like they're gaining some type of understanding. So they may bring you some type of message. It could be like based off of their feelings. Versus more logic, where I feel like this person has been thinking logically because of some stuff they had to tap. I just heard tie up. So tie up loose ends involving a child. Tell me about the child. Yeah. Two of Swords comes out in the reverse. So they're listening to their intuition now. They're making some type of decision. So they were avoiding to look at this situation fully here, because it's like they didn't want any negative consequences. So it was easier for them not to make a decision. It was easier for them to kind of be, you know, in that indecisive energy. And I get it, because it's like when it's your flesh and blood, your seed, like you love your children. Like if a person decides to choose a person over their children, like I don't know how I would feel about that. Like, I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel like now when you put a child's mother or a child's father over the other person, then that's a problem. Like if you're tiptoeing around their emotions and their codependencies and their threats out of fear, then yeah, that becomes a problem, right? But it seems like this is like really strictly about this child. I feel like you have also been nurturing your inner child, like really loving on yourself. Yeah, High Priestess coming out is still all tapping into the intuition. You know, I definitely catching those downloads, especially when it comes to that feeling of feeling defeated. And I'm definitely hearing here, because the Star card came out in a reverse position again. I feel like there's a test going on. Like you could be being tested. I feel like somebody may have been like, you know what? I believe, I have hope. I believe that this is going to work. And guess what? Who comes in? This new person. It seems like right when you get back on the twin flame horse, right? Like you saddle back up on this. I'm ready. And it's like as soon as you say it, then boom, you go out somewhere. Oh shit. This a whole vibe. Like, why you send this person in my life, right? Wow. Let's talk more about that. I don't know if you just met somebody recently, but let's see. The World card comes out, yeah. And what I need to see with that. 6 of Wands up, right? Because it's all about, you know, how much do you really want to achieve your goals? Like, will you really truly trust the divine and trust the universe and trust yourself to be able to achieve these goals? 2020 on my timer. Like, if you said a prayer, or if you said, you know what, I believe, I got hope in this connection coming together here. Now the universe is like, okay. We'll see. We're going to send in somebody that's real enticing, good conversation, good energy, wealthy person. Wow. And it's like what you're trying to accomplish here, you know, you got a choice. It's no right or wrong, okay? So don't feel like you're being guilted into being with your twin flame because now God is saying, yeah, do you really trust this? Will you, you know, really learn to trust the divine when Spirit says everything happens for a reason? Just trust and believe, right? I know. But, however, like I said, you have free will. Because remember, you don't have to be with your divine counterpart in that way, romantically. It could be platonic. However, long as you guys are able to reconcile your differences and work together fully to be able to continue to evolve, because again, it's about your life purpose at the end of the day. But the way that I feel, it's like for majority of you, it's more romantic, it's more passionate when it comes to you and this divine counterpart. I just heard, will you see this through? Wow. 7 of Swords next to the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Because it's like you're working on your self-sufficiency. You're working on your independence, your security, all of that right now. It's like you're at the 9th Pentacle is what I heard. Page of Swords comes out in the reverse. The Devil and the Queen of Swords. Fuck out of here. Still talking about the codependencies. Okay, so you're holding back on expressing something that you should be expressing. And what is that? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Maybe some of you are maybe still keeping up with your divine counterpart, but not telling them that you're going to move forward and you should be expressing this. It's almost like that 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. It's like, I still got this hope over here, you know, but in the meantime, since this wealthy man has showed up, in the meantime, I am single. That's mingo. But are you now being like them? You know how they be doing, right? 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? 1 foot in karmic land, 1 foot out into divine feminine land. You would almost be doing the same thing. Damn. So what should they do about this new person then? Two of Cups reversed. Golly. Basically, it would be a relationship imbalance. That's how I'm hearing. It's like it would still kind of be like one of these connections where it's not an even power dynamics. I feel like whoever the new person could be for some of you, they gotta have fire energy somewhere in them. It's like they're kind of dominant, if that makes sense. Okay, and you're doing some work. You're doing a lot of work here on yourself. Okay, so this would be a situation where you would really have to assert yourself and set healthy boundaries for yourself with this person, which you got to do in all of your connections. So it'll just teach you more lessons on how to be the Queen of Swords, because I do feel like this person would kind of like overstep a little bit. Okay. Yeah, Five of Cups comes out, and even though things aren't turning out the way you are expecting it to, like what the divine has been calling you to do was to take on a more positive perspective. It's like move on, but it means like heal and move on, if that makes sense. Move on from the hurt and the grief and the pain. Move on from that. Now, if you're coming out of a karmic connection, then yes, live your life. And it's not to say for people in a twin flame dynamic not to live their life and not to connect with other people. No, that's not what it's saying. But it's saying that you make sure you do everything in integrity, okay? Because you are operating from a place of love, so you don't want to keep creating these same cycles of hurt and pain. So you want to do everything in integrity. So basically, if you are in communication with your person, there's no sneaking. Okay? Say what you gotta say. What is it gonna hurt? Nothing. Right? I mean, it may hurt your counterpart, but I mean, as far as changing anything, if that makes sense. It's not like if you guys aren't connected, you're not in a relationship, you're not vibing well, however, it's not like it's gonna make the connection any worse. That's how I'm saying it. It's just that now you're speaking in your truth, your full truth, and this is what you're supposed to be operating in at all times, your full truth. Okay, you got to communicate these things here. This is a part of the experience, because again, you're supposed to be operating in truth. Here with the Five of Cups coming out, it'll just create more disappointment, more sadness. Okay? I know. It's so easy just to kind of like do the same things because it's what's being done. It's what's being done. Some of you are connected to a false twin. Okay? So you know that. Or this new person is a false twin. Let me see something. Yeah. So this is how it go. All right. So I remember I explained to you guys about what karmic relationships are. So I do feel like I have a collective of people who are coming out of karmic relationships that mimic a twin flame kind of. So the lesson you learn from a false twin flame experience can closely mimic a karmic relationship. However, a false twin flame connection is much deeper and will generally come into your life quickly and blindside you like a freight train, because the purpose is to create intense change in your life. Even with this new person, god damn. So even if it's a new person coming into your life, like it blindsides you, it just comes out of nowhere. That's how I feel like this new person is going to come in. It's like you're out with your girls. I did a reading a couple of days ago about it. You're out with your girls or your peoples or whatever, and bam, all of a sudden here comes this person, and y'all vibing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all connecting, and it just seems so quick. Like what? It may even trigger you because you're not going to understand, like, why the hell is this person here? Like, what's happening here, right? And am I supposed to go ahead and move forward with it? I mean, it seems right, energetically. The purpose of the relationship is to produce an accelerated awakening process. Most often, a false twin appears after your true twin flame has come into your physical reality. Wow. Woo! So the new person that may be coming in is a false twin flame. So they're sent. Now we hear the reason of why this new person is sent to you to accelerate your awakening process. Wow. Just wow. Because I just feel like the collective may have been like, what the hell? Where did this person go? Like, why did y'all send me this person? Like, I'm confused. I just sit up here and just said, you know, saying, all right, I'm with it. I got hope. I believe. I'm ready to embark on this journey of my self-love. And then boom. So generally this type of encounter occurs with the twin flame that is the so-called runner. These connections are very deep and involve an intense physical romantic connection, which is necessary to clear any remainder of ego related to chemical love patterns. And remember I said, like, it'll help you to stop those patterns. Like, you'll really get to put what you've learned into action with this person. Now, for some of you, it means that you have attracted someone into your life who represents the deepest, darkest side of yourself that you have not been willing to acknowledge until now. They have shown up to help you release feelings of despair and not feeling good enough, so you can take back your power and align with your true love within. That's intense energy. So either way how it goes, right? Somewhere in here, a false twin or karmic connection. So anything that is usually outside of your twin flame would be a karmic connection. Whew, that was a lot. Where's the other cards? Where's the cards? Here we go. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. I'm laughing because, oh my gosh, that's what I've been feeling. I've been sitting up here saying to myself, like, I don't know. I just feel like this is the end of the, not the cycles, but all of the lessons that we have endured. Let me read. Mission accomplished. Okay. All right, so it says, just like the majestic swan, you have the ability to captivate the supreme radiance. Wear your crown of glory with dignity. Your life portrays a beautiful image of ease and grace as your actions exemplify wonder and motion. You stand tall with pride and go forward in life with steadfast inner peace and purity. I needed that. Something in there stood out to me. You embody the harmonic balance of masculine and feminine energies, creating oneness with your divine source. You are in perfect alignment, which generates personal empowerment, allowing you to experience supreme joy and spiritual enlightenment. Living moment to moment. Take time to explore the beauty of your journey. This card implies that you have become the oracle because you have aligned with your higher wisdom, which has been directing you this entire ascension journey. You have become one with yourself and the world. Stay the course and focus on progress, not perfection. You have earned the ability to make meaningful money and have affirming relationships. Consider this card a huge congratulations because you have found heaven on earth. May you continue to experience inner peace and happiness. Welcome home. I needed that, y'all. I felt like that card was for me, y'all. Y'all just don't even get it. I feel like I'm about to just be a whole ball of tears right now. Welcome home, y'all. If you made it through, welcome home, y'all. It's been a very tough mission. I don't know if I told y'all, I may have, but I've been kind of like, discussing with some people over the last like 3 or 4 weeks. Like, it got hard. It got really deep for me. It was definitely one of the hardest lessons that I ever had to learn because I had to really face my abandonment issues. And I questioned the journey. I questioned everything about, like, how am I capable, Can I do this? Because I'm really having a hard time getting past my own ego at this point, my own hurt and my own pain. It's like my ego was like in overdrive, like, sis, we're not going to do this again. We're not going to go through this again. Yeah, I'm here to protect you. But it was hurting me. It was harming me. And I knew it. And I just didn't have the fight in me to push through it. And I started just like, oh my gosh, like, how can I help other people to overcome if I can't even overcome myself? Like, the pain was so deep, I can feel myself having a tower moment within my own self. Like, I can feel everything crashing within me. And I reached out to my team and they did show up and they supported me, my angelic guides. But it's just like, it's a lot, y'all. And all I can tell you is that get yourself together, pull yourself together. Like, if you cannot do it on your own, you need to ask your guides for help, because you do not have to do this alone. This is not a mission that you have to walk alone. Okay, maybe without the counterpart, but you got spiritual guides that are there helping you, and even me and other readers, right? To help you to be able to push through this. Like, you gotta push through this. 10:33 on a timer. This is about oneness with yourself. You have been doing things everybody else's way for so long. You deserve all of this. I know it is hard. I know it has been hard, but you deserve all of this. And the universe wants to know. It's like when the universe is giving us this esoteric knowledge and we're asking to know more, to be exposed to more, to have a deeper relationship with the divine, you think that's going to come easy? This is like the FBI. This is like the federal government. Like, you got to be vetted to get into something like this. It's nothing to be taken lightly. Your ascension is nothing to be taken lightly. The twin flame journey is nothing to be taken lightly. Your healing is nothing to be taken lightly. Remember to stay in the moment, y'all. You can do this, y'all. I believe in you. I am here every step of the way. And even if you are not on this part of the timeline yet, I can see it already taking place. Just remember to keep aiming for the stars, okay? Keep aiming high. Keep taming your mind. Keep telling yourself, I'm safe. I am loved. I am healed. I am whole. I am enough. Find your strength. Take your power back. Okay? And balance those masculine and feminine energies, honey, because it ain't gonna happen no other way. You got to be energetically aligned. I love you guys. Ooh. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. Hit the like button, the thanks button if you're feeling generous, and the subscribe button if you're feeling my vibe. Peace.